priming IV line and checking the patient's chart and the MAR and the physician order for 500 milliliters of 0.9% normal saline infused over 4 hours. And so that's check one. And then at the patient's bedside, I'm checking the ID bracelet and asking name and date of birth and allergy, which is check two, and checking the MAR and the order, and doing the 6 rights for the 500 milliliters of 0.9% normal saline delivered at infused at over 4 hours, and then calculating the correct dose, which is the 31.25 drips per minute. Then I'm doing hand hygiene, and I am getting my my equipment together. So I've got the IV administration set, 15 drops per milliliter, and I've got labels, and I've got the 500 milliliters of 0.9% normal saline. Both of those packages are intact, not punctured, and not out of date. The line and the labels get changed every 72 hours or per hospital protocol. So then I'm going to move the clamp up as high as I can, as close to the drip chamber as possible, and we'll get the saline, and we'll remove the cap on the saline port, and we'll remove the cap on the spike, and using sterile, making sure it's sterile, connecting the spike into the port, and then we'll put it on the rack here, and we're hanging. Okay. And then for instructions, I'm going to invert each of these ports using, after filling the drip chamber halfway, and then I will flip the ports and tap flick to get the air bubbles out as the saline goes through. So we're going to open this up, and the fluid is coming through, and then I'm going to invert each of the ports as the fluid comes through, and invert the port as the fluid is coming through, and invert the port, and the fluid has come through. Okay, so we can close that. Okay, and so now I'm going to be regulating the IV flow rate. So I'm going to check the drip rate calibration on the IV administration set, which is 15 drops per milliliter, and then checking the physician's order for what the right kind of IV and the amount, and how much per unit of time, which is the 500 milliliters of 0.9% normal saline infused over 4 hours, and then calculating the right dose is the 31.25 drips per minute, which comes out to 8 drips per 15 seconds. I've got the second-hand watch, and then I'm going to slowly roll the clamp wheel so that I can count. Let's see. And then I'm going to count. Let's start on the next one here. Okay, I've got it. Okay, and so then I'm going to tape to the bag the hourly flow rate, which is 125 milliliters per hour.